I did things to help society. Of course, obviously the Punisher is a comic book character. But did I do things in a similar vein that I did things to help society? Of course, obviously the Punisher is a comic book character. But did I do things in a similar vein that were beneficial to society? Yes. Do I claim to be a comic book character? No. But did I do things of a similar vein? Yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And, but I am not going to sit here and claim to be a comic book character because comic book characters are obviously a work of fiction, But my activities were very, very similar, if not identical, to the very things that the Punisher does in the comics. And, so yeah, I use it. I've been using it for years. I used to talk to Stan Lee on a regular basis. I used to talk to Warner Brothers, Paramount. I used to talk to all them guys on a regular basis. But I obviously, like I said, because everybody was going, oh, well, he's claiming to be the Punisher. No, I've never claimed to be a comic book character. Comic book characters are a work of fiction. But did I claim to be doing things in a similar vein as what the Punisher would have done? The answer is yes. Was I very good at it? The answer is yes. The only people I can think of that would think the intro was disturbing would be losers, killers, haters. I mean, I make the intro abundantly clear who I'm pointing a gun at. I'm not pointing a gun at somebody who's innocent. I'm pointing a gun at people who would break the law and who would try to harm the innocent. If you have no problems with the law, if you are not guilty of anything, my intro shouldn't disturb you one iota. Like I said, I make it abundantly clear. I've got a message for all the scumbags, losers, killers, and haters of this world. So you must be, if you're worried about my intro, then you must be a scumbag, a loser, a killer, or a hater, right? Okay. So if you're neither of those things, then my intro shouldn't bother you one iota. How I got started on YouTube? I like women. I do. I like women. And I ended up on YouTube. I forget now how I even got to YouTube initially. But I got to YouTube, and the first thing I saw were all these women putting on makeup and, checking out pantyhose and, doing their hair and all this stuff. And many of them were very attractive, and so I started watching their videos, and the next thing I know, I started an account, and I started subscribing to them and friending them, and next thing you know, voila, I'm off and running. I don't have great popularity. I don't know why you would think I would. Not one person has ever come up to me and said, hey, I know you. I seen you on YouTube. Nobody's ever done that. Nobody has ever done that. Now, back in the day, when I was doing my thing, people recognized me for the Punisher type stuff that I was doing. But that was a whole different ball of wax. But nobody has ever come up and said, hey, I've seen you on YouTube, or I remember you from Delphi Forums, or I've seen you on Stickam, or I've seen you on Skype, or I've seen you on Clipser, or LiveLeak, or Ustream, or whatever. No, nobody's ever done that to me. Ever.